I was an advocate thinking that she'd probably play in Chicago. If I'm the Chicago Sky, I'm trading the number 3 pick to get Jewell Loyd in my building. Welcome to Reau Sports Media. Today, we're speaking about Jewell Loyd and Aaliyah Edwards. Could this be a new duo? Let's jump into it. First and foremost, shout out to Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart for putting this Unrivaled League together. I can't say that enough. The work that they've done has just been immaculate, and this is going to pay off. This is a huge, huge undertaking, and they did their thing with this. Now, when it comes to Jewell Loyd, we've known that there have been a little bit of a firestorm regarding her in the Seattle Storm. She's requested a trade. I don't know if that's formal or informal, but it's been reported that she does want out of Seattle because of the whole scandal and the lawsuit that occurred over this last off season right here. Between her and the front office and the coaches rather and the players, et cetera, the locker room. She needs a new page. I was an advocate thinking that she'd probably play in Chicago. If I'm the Chicago Sky, I'm trading the number 3 pick to get Jewell Loyd in my building, and I'm gonna bring back Kennedy Carter and have a squad. She's done everything in the league, but it was interesting because Aaliyah Edwards and Jewell Loyd seem to gravitate towards each other, and what that means is if you're the Washington Mystics, you need to find a way to get Jewell in the building. Not only would that be a great pairing, because if the two of them are already on the same page, and if you're Aaliyah Edwards and you're like, hey, that'd be really cool if you could come to Washington and come play with us in this next season, you would have a really great lineup. Obviously, they got their guard heavy with Ariel Atkins and Brittany Sykes, who both play on the perimeter, which would be a little, they got to figure out what they're gonna do, how they're gonna incorporate Jewell in that lineup as well. But you would also have Aaliyah Edwards, Shakira Austin, Stephanie Dolson. Maybe you slide Shakira to your starting 5. And they're going to get the number 4 pick in the draft, which they could potentially get Dominique Malonga, Lauren Betts, or someone, Kiki Iriafin. I mean, that's a squad right there, honestly. And you could, and what if they get Elena back, Del Don? So there's a lot of things that could potentially happen for this Mystics team. They're like a few moves away from being more competitive. And, obviously adding a person like Jewell, they obviously would help to that. Obviously, they just got a new head coach with Sydney Johnson, a new GM with Jamila Weidman, who I believe is going to, especially after seeing this, try and make some moves to try and get Jewell in Washington, and why not? So, but the question is, I mean, like, if you're Aaliyah Edwards, I'd be whispering, talking, yelling, shouting, and doing everything I can recruiting wise to get her in the building. I feel like Unrivaled is going to be a place of a lot of recruitment amongst players, and I feel like this potentially could be one of them. I did not see this coming, but this potentially could be. Who knows, right? Who knows? It's all speculation, but who knows? But if you do like this content and you do want to hear about more Washington Wizards content, peep this video about why I feel like they could potentially draft Dominique Malonga with the number 4 pick, and they probably should. Don't forget to write, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all.